Hey guys, it's Luke from Mix It Made Simple, and today I'm going to show you how to tune some vocals using Melodyne 5. Now let's get started. So I got my vocal here, and instead of just playing it so that you can hear the untuned version, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring up Melodyne, and I'm going to start by importing the vocal into Melodyne, and while I'm importing it, you can go ahead and listen to the untuned version then, just to for time's sake. So to import a vocal into Melodyne, you hit this transfer button here. I'll do transfer, and then click here. I'm going to use Spacebar to go ahead and play. So you can hear, as you listen to that, there were some spots, let's see, around the beginning right there was out of tune a little bit, and then there was a spot here where it was definitely out of tune. And then as a whole, it could just use some tightening up. So I got the vocal here, and what I'll do is, normally if I import into Melodyne, I would just go to Edit and then select All. But in this case, I have some vocals that are down here that I don't want to select, so I'm just going to use the mouse, select them this way, and then real quick, just to show you, if you go down to this bottom part here, the magnifying glass, if you hold click, and then if you go right, it zooms in. If you go left, it zooms out. So for now, let's just keep it so we can see everything. We'll zoom in a little bit. I'll show you what we're going to do. So what we're going to start with is we're going to highlight everything and then edit and then go to macros and then correct pitch. And right here, what I can do, and you can look at the notes as I'm doing this, I'm just going to bring it and then center all the pitches and correcting all the pitches at the same time. You can see how that's tightening everything up. And what I'll say about this is that, you know, I'm doing electronic music, so I kind of want it to be like perfectly tuned. But if you're tuning vocals that it's, and you just want to tighten it up, but you don't necessarily want it to sound super perfect, then you can just go to, like, you know, 50% or 70% or something like that. That way you tune them a little bit, but you know, it's not like overkill. But in this case, like I said, it's EDM, so I'm just going to go to 100%, and this will actually take care of a lot of the issues that are already there. Let's go ahead and play the vocal after doing that. So you can hear that it actually fixed pretty much everything except for this one little spot over here. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. And the cool thing about Melodyne is if you just double click, if you're using the pointer tool, just double click, it'll play the solo vocal. You don't understand. Okay, so while we're here, I'm actually going to show you really quickly how we can tone down this breath. So if you use the this tool, or where is it? The amplitude tool, that's right. So I'm going to click this, and you can go through to all the loud breaths, because you have to remember, when you compress a vocal, especially if you're running a vocal through multiple compressors, not only is it going to bring when it brings up all the quiet parts, it's bringing up those breaths and making them really loud. So you can go to the breath here. See how if I click that, it holds it. What I can do is I'll click it, hold it down, and then drag down. Now watch if I go back to the pointer tool, and if I click it. Okay, see, that just took care of that breath. You can actually go through all of your vocals, and instead of putting a deep breath on your, like a deep breath VST on your vocal chain, you can just go through and do this. It's a little more tedious, but sometimes those vocal deep breath VSTs take up a lot of CPU, so it's actually better to go this route. So anyway, took care of that breath. Now you know how to do that. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to fix this note right here. So I know that it's the note we actually want is just one half step up. And let's go ahead and play it. Okay, and if you wanted to ever adjust a note, but you didn't want to go just in the full half steps like this, you can highlight it and click here. This stands for sense, and you can adjust it that way. So there we go. We fixed that note. And let's go ahead and really quick, let's turn Melodyne off. Listen one more time without it being tuned. Now let's just turn a Melodyne on and listen to the tuned version. And there you go. That's all. That's it, you guys. It's that easy. If you want to go ahead, I just want to, you know, there is more that you can do with Melodyne, but that's if you just want to dive right in and tune some vocals and get them to sound perfectly tuned. And the great thing about Melodyne is that it'll tune them, but it's very transparent. You won't know that the vocals are being tuned. So if you want to tune your vocals and not necessarily hear that they're being tuned, Melodyne is the way to go. And that's really it. So I hope you enjoy that. Please like and subscribe if this video helped you. It's going to help my channel grow. And yeah, enjoy and have a great day.